Done by the good football folks. And the great impressionist, Ziplo, one of our producers, the man of many voices.
Diplo.
No,
Ziplo. Very different, right?
With that
I
voice.
didn't think that was Ziplo. He
I
got
couldn't
you.
believe it. I thought it was very white.
All right, how the East was won. We've got to dig into that because we've talked a lot about the Minnesota side of this thing. We haven't talked about the Cowboys side near enough, and that was a Western feature. So we really need to dig in here. Cowboys atop of the NFC East, Eagles right behind them. They're looking to make a classic Philly late season run. We all know that they love to do that. How important is this game for the Cowboys?
It's huge, Kay. I mean, this is a game that's going to continue to put them in the right position to win the East. And I think when we first got into the season, we thought that this was the most loaded team within their division. I remember Kyle coming out saying, this team is built to win a Super Bowl. And even though the record isn't as impressive when it comes to wins and losses, I want you to look at that right column, the division wins. I don't care what anybody say. Let me give you the player's perspective. I can care less what my record is if my division record is strong. And they're 4-0 right now. So what they have going on is for them to continue to put pressure on their own division. And right now they're clicking. I feel like Ezekiel Elliott is shaking off a little bit of whatever that Cabo vacation was.
Still.
The wide receivers are still moving and grooving. And the tight end play is bigger than ever. This is going to be a game that can shake the narratives of two guys. Is Dak worth all the money? And is Kirk Cousins worth all the money? One will be answered.
And then there's Carson Wentz in Philly licking his chops saying, come on, Vikings, let's go. We need a little help because here come the Eagles.
Right.
And that's how I look at this. You look at that division record, that's all good and well. Guess what? That doesn't get you in the playoffs. Your overall record gets you in the playoffs. And right now they're a game apart. Yeah, the Eagles drop one. To me, this is all about the Eagles finally getting going, and that's 2 wins in a row. Buffalo, a good team that might be going to the playoffs. The Bears hurt so much with their vaunted defense. Eagles took care of them. Here come the Eagles. So if I'm a Cowboys fan or a Cowboys viewer right now, I'm thinking, I'm watching this game, but I know the Eagles are on their bye, and they're about to get started doing what they do November, December. We need to win this game. You cannot give an inch to the Philadelphia Eagles.
There's no easy way out, right? There's no shortcut home. I'm starting to, I'm trying to ramp up all the Rocky stuff and the Philly stuff. And
Let's go.
I'm not feeling it. And I'll tell you, the answer to the question, I don't think this game is that important for the Cowboys because the Cowboys got the Eagles' number 4 in a row. Last time they played, it was not close. And, I would love a fight to the finish in the movie trailer and everything like that. But the Cowboys got this thing. And Philly, for all Doug Peterson's magic and Wentz's magic, he can't beat Jason Garrett. And so it would be way too subjective of me to say, Philly's coming, Philly. No, I'm watching the games. It's Dallas, guys. I'm not going to go and just honk Philly for honking Philly's sake. It's Dallas. Beat Dallas or I got nothing for you. Sorry.
Dallas might lose this game and still make the play. They can make the playoffs if they lose this game. But if they lose this game against the Vikings at home, you can't consider them a Super Bowl contender. Right now. That's how I feel. That's what matters. They can still make the playoffs, but if you're not beating the Vikings and Kirk Cousins in your house,
I would agree with that.
How can I take this?
We keep saying the Cowboys are very good, but I don't know if they're a great team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're great.
They're great. They're built to be elite. They're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender.
But if they take
Beat the Vikings.
if they take a loss in the middle of the season, that all of a sudden, causes you to think they can make the Super Bowl. The Patriots just lost. That doesn't have me wavering.
If they win, I'm extremely confident talking about them as Super Bowl contenders. If they lose, I'm not at all.
But let's keep in mind, Kirk Cousins has had some moments this year where he's proven to be one of the best passers, and they're loaded. Let's not act like the Minnesota Vikings aren't built to beat the Cowboys. They have everything that the Cowboys have.
This is the type of game the Cowboys have to win.
Yeah, but also
Same thing about
the Vikings have to win. You know what I mean? That's why it's a great game.
Let's go. Morgan Morning Football on the